hello. Hey Llamas, we begin with the migrated content. There have been some kind of update that affected my playthrough, at least in theory. Good to see you, everyone! It's not Friday, but I feel like it's Friday. Let's pretend it's Friday. Welcome to Agoraphobic Megabase once again. Let's just confirm whatever was migrated. And let me introduce you really quickly to what's going on right there. But first, before I say anything, I would like to welcome everybody who arrived in the chat so far. We've got a bunch of lovely llamas on Twitch and probably on YouTube. So, welcome Mr. M with pre-stream hype and a laser also. Thank you for the stream streak, Mr. M. Also, guten Tag to guten Tag. And everybody else who might be lurking, or everybody who might see this video when it becomes available on YouTube. I hope that you're having a lovely week so far, but what is better than planning the weekend with Factorio? Although, at least for the time being, it has to be Factorio Thursday, but still very close to the weekend. Welcome to the Agoraphobic Megabase then. The concept of Agoraphobic Megabase is quite simple. It is supposed to be attempt on the Megabase. This is not full Megabase. For the first time, I decided to play with peaceful biters that are not expanding. I wanted to prepare the blueprints to the upcoming DLC. Although it looks like I could just add the DLC on top, so it's not my first Factorio playthrough, but it is my first Space Age DLC playthrough. So starting with this, which according to my standards is a megabase, we switch to other planets, and the first planet that you Llamas voted to visit was Vulcanus. We already make ourselves comfortable right there with making some demolishers uncomfortable. Remember Todd? I hope that you remember, and you can press F in the chat for Dear Todd, who has no head, but not everybody knows this. Remember that Rod is a little bit camera shy. It's a princess. We need to wait for him to show up. Other than that, we've got a lovely base that is based on a loop. The items that I make, only the essential items, are made on the loop. And then some other, let's say, less important, but it's not true. Some less important items are produced around the loop. This was working for a moment, but we can clearly tell that the amount of red circuits is always bad. At least I am struggling with it all the time. Nothing fancy right there, but at least we have built up a bit of buffer for the blue circuits, although I would like to finish this. I would like to just go somewhere else and vote with you, Llamas, where to go next, because Vulcanus is the first planet we visited, and then we've got Gliba, we've got Volgora. But before we do that, there is just one more thing. Am I right? Just one more thing to do, and there is always something to do. You won't be surprised if I would like to fix something in today's base and maybe prepare the platforms, because I've got an idea as well. So, first things first. We need to prepare carbon color, which is... This is a very clear goal. This platform is not supposed to move. The only goal is to, well, protect itself. Then, if we can get as much carbon as we can, then we just send it to Vulcanus. This platform stays here. The Earth was used to get to Vulcanus. It was the first platform that I built in Novice orbit, of course. And this platform is definitely not ready for the next adventure. I need to figure out something that would prevent me from getting in trouble, just like I did with the first 2 attempts to get to Vulcanus. So these are 2 things already. The next thing is that we could really use some decent, well, right now it doesn't look like decent. We need to figure out some kind of power plant. That's the word that I was missing. And I want to move it somewhere else, and I want to move more things somewhere else. Let's hope it's going to happen today. To make all these red circuits, we need a team. Some kind of red circuit team. That's right, Mr. M. See, this is a problem. I am a part of Red Circuit Stream Team. I am proud of it. But knowing awesome people doesn't mean that I still know how to produce the excessive amounts of red circuits. But maybe one day I will figure this out. Hey, Zai, good to see you. Alright, Llamas, let's ask this question today. Tomorrow there will be not much time to do this. What are your weekend plans? If you want to share your weekend plans, you're more than welcome to do that. Of course, I won't really share my weekend plans because they are pretty much the same, which is a little bit sad, if you ask me. But soon, Llama, soon. Tomorrow there is a chance that we won't have much time to spend on conversations. It depends on what is going to happen in RimWorld, in Salty Colony number 5. it's not like I am very pessimistic about the fate, the future of Salty Colony number 5, but it's been through many disasters, and there is the time when even the best colonies fall, which we have learned while playing Frostpunk. I just keep in mind that every time when I stream RimWorld with Salty Colony number 5, that it can be the last stream of Salty Colony number 5, and I will have to move on to Salty Colony number 6. Salty Colony number 6 will happen. Yes, it will happen. I've got the scheduled video, like the scheduled stream on YouTube for a long time, very long time. Before we abandon the settlement, I already set this up. I am prepared in advance that something might happen to unfortunate members of Salty Colony number 5. But no matter what happens, I still hope that you will be ready to become the colonist for Salty Colony number 6. Llama didn't believe in number 5. I believe in every colony. I do. I truly do. I just know that Cassandra likes to play tricks quite a lot. Oh, wait. Do I remember correctly and we have toxic fallout? I think that we had toxic fallout at the end of last stream of RimWorld, which was purely Cassandra's idea. It wasn't any of you guys. But it was quite surprising. That stream was way too quiet. And I was wondering what is going to happen. Even the toolkit utils were peaceful. It was just some weather conditions, but nothing too scary. And then here comes Cassandra, and boom, we got toxic fallout. Why llamas can't have nice things? Cassandra beat me to it. Oh, Zai, you don't really need to help this colony to die. Maybe that's why you ask about Salty Colony number 6. And you are telling me you've got the nerve to assume that it was me who didn't believe in Salty Colony number 5? I am offended by this. Seriously, very offended. It's so unfair. How dare you? It's like I'm like a mama llama. You said this a few times, llamas. Oh, Zai, you don't know my additional title, Mama Llama? Maybe that's why you're surprised. So, some llamas call me Mama Llama, some llamas call me the Great Oppressor. It depends on the game that we're playing. I protect my sweet, sweet llamas as long as I can, but sometimes you just need to make some decisions that might not save everyone. Alright, do we have the radar? We should have radar already. Oh, hi! Another demolisher. I believe we haven't seen this one. In comparison to Rod, everybody else showed up. But not Rod. I told you, Rod is a princess. There is another one. Say hi, you're on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, it's quite close. I will try to avoid some of the sulfuric acid places, just to make sure that our friend, the demolisher without a name, is not going to get in the way. But why do I add the pump jacks to this sulfuric acid yield? I would like to make the power plant in this spot. I believe that there is enough of space to just make more of the steam turbines and make more of the storage tanks as a buffer with steam. So that would be a much better place. Also, calcite is quite close. I just need to move around this big lava pond, or whatever you call it. So actually, this is a good strategic spot until you figure out that there are some cliffs. But we are making tiny amounts of cliff explosives. This can be handled relatively easily. This is what I marked for removal. And I think that this is quite a lot of space to handle this. Then, this is quite squished. We've got the foundries that are making molten copper, molten iron. I would love to have more of the foundries that are making the plates. Because the amount of plates that we've got right now, it could be better. Right now, it looks decent, but it's time to make their own... make the separate belts for the copper plates and for the steel plates. How am I going to squeeze this in? I don't know yet. But it's something that I shouldn't be worried about that much. Let's just work on the pump jacks and other equipment. Okay, happy lurking, Mr. M, and answering your question. Who would ever call you Great Oppressor? Oh, Great Oppressor. I mean, that title was 100% correct. It was a part of Roastpunk streams. I had to make some difficult decisions, which led to the title that I achieved, and I am not ashamed of it in any way. It is what it is. I can't deny who I am. I just can't stop myself. One day I am a Mama Llama. The other day I am the Great Oppressor. And somehow it worked. Until now. I guess it's not going to change anytime soon. What do we miss? Gear wheels. Come on. I am casting it. Yes. Casting gear wheels is probably the best thing that could ever happen to me. Even if I don't like placing them on the belt as a separate item, I avoided it for the main boss on Novice as well. But it's okay-ish. Why do I have forbidden orange juice right there? Also, llamas, I've got 2 ideas. They might be weird. If you think that it's worth considering, let me know, because I feel unsure about this first playthrough. Maybe you will have some better ideas. Generally, my plan is to keep the Earth platform, keep the carbon cuddler in the Vulcanus orbit, but I need to reinforce it a little bit. Then I would like to make another platform that would be exclusively space science production, At the moment, I would keep it in Vulcanus orbit. On Novice, I don't have to do it because I've got this little old cheat. I just happened to have a lot of space science that I produced before I added the DLC. So I wouldn't worry about that. We've got, I don't know, 20k, 26k, so it will wait for a moment. But let's assume that space science would be traveling from time to time to deliver the space science to other planets. I was assuming that Earth would be the platform that I use for traveling. Exclusively for traveling. No other platform would be used, but then I've got the idea to replace the belts with green belts that I'm already producing. Maybe not splitters, but I've got most of the green belts. And I'm stacking up on them as much as possible. I could actually try to replace everything here on Vulcanus, but I would like to prioritize Novice in the first place. So I need some kind of vessel that will travel and move stuff in between the platform that would move in between the planets. So I could deliver turbo underground belts, but maybe something else later. I guess that I will need like 2 more platforms. I don't know if it's a good idea. Probably I will need many more platforms in the future. Just tell me if my idea is kinda correct right now. I would really appreciate it. Hey Kellan, welcome on YouTube. What is a cheesecake llama anyway? I don't know, I just stop on the cheesecake and well, I cannot do anything else than nom it.
Nom 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 nom.
So I never got to the cheesecake llama. I stop at cheesecake. How are you doing today, Kellan? And thank you for the comment on YouTube. I actually checked that part and made a clip on Twitch. Actually, I like this part as well. The alien was just very nasty. And this is why we never got any alien invasion. It's simple as that. You just need to say no. You need to make sure that the alien understands it, even if you have to push them back into their vessel. Anything that will make them go away seems to be a good idea. I've seen enough of the movies about the space invasions to think that war is the only way, but actually you can just kick their butts into the spaceship and they fly back. It's not that bad option, right? Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to risk it that much. Let's have a little bit of space in between the border and the territory of our next neighbor, because I don't know how close it is to reality. There is no need to try our luck. Also, Rod is still missing, and maybe they're going to be late to the party, who knows. But all we need to do is to wait. We can't spy on them after all, right? So with all of those pump jacks that we have, the first thing that I will try to do is to connect the pipes in the way that would be the least annoying way. Which sounds like something that is quite unbelievable. But here we go. Here we're doing this. No matter what's the flow of the sulfuric acid, I don't care about it as long as we're getting enough to fuel anything that we need to fuel. Maybe I shouldn't consider this fuel, and more like I had in mind that it's going to be our best power source this way. Yeah, the music is epic, I agree. It's not Stellaris level yet, but still very good. You might believe it or not, but Stellaris was one of my first sci-fi games, and Factorio. I wasn't into sci-fi games that much until I discovered those two games. I was checking my old save games for Stellaris. I still got them. They have been synchronized with Steam Cloud. Unfortunately, I have noticed that I have played this game a long time ago. It was before Nemesis DLC was released, and that was around version 2.8. And a few days ago, we actually got the release of 4.0 version. So I believe I will have some exploring to do. But when I've heard this music again, oh, come on. The memories got back to me. And speaking of Stellaris, actually, a Bold Viking was supposed to get through the playthrough once again, because they got the newest DLC. The newest DLC was released, and then there was additional update released. So let's have a shout out to a fellow streamer from Red Circuit Stream Team. Trust me that his Factorio playthrough looks much better. He actually gets the red circuits done in a timely manner. So if you want to check out some Stellaris before I stream Stellaris, then I think that Bold Viking would be a good choice. Do we have everything connected? At least most of it, yes. I'm just trying to make as little connections as possible. It doesn't matter that some of the pump jacks cannot pump any product because there is no space because of the flow in the pipes. I don't care about it. There will be more space if the pump jacks will be less effective. This is how it's going to work for now. And later, I think that you guessed it already, the future Llama will consider this a mistake. And we'll try to figure out some ways to handle it in the future. But, as I said, it's the future Llama's problem. Okay, let's try to line up the pipes. There is no need to make it any more complex. Also, I am using relatively small amount of pipes anyway. So that's how I will be handling this. Also, we need to connect this part. It's not mandatory, I think, but I can clearly tell that we could make some kind of strange loop. I think that these pipes are going to be the main ones. Well, I don't put that much thought into this. It's just something that they would like to set up once and forget about it forever and to focus on something else. Also, all of those chimneys, would be nice to get rid of them because they get in the way. And as you might know, you have heard that already many, many times, am I right? I see badly in the darkness. So any game that allows you to adjust the level, like the white balance, especially if there is something that you shouldn't really see, then I might see it really badly. But with the horror games, it actually adds more layers of fear, I would say. That's right. Here's a pipe, there's a pipe, and another little pipe. Underground pipe, normal pipe, 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 llamas. This is our output. Actually, input to something else. Can we use the electricity? Oh, I'm in classic problem. Maybe I should set up everything before I start doing stuff. Let's try to extract a little bit more calcite. Also, I got the advice lately from Zai, if I remember correctly, to try to research quality and add quality modules to the mining drills. Am I right? I think so. Let's read on the quality modules. I'm not sure if they work the way I think they work. Speed minus 5%. Oh, that doesn't matter. Quality plus 1%. Okay. I can make it manually. Of course, it needs a lot of electronic advanced circuits. I'm not surprised by that. Is this what I was supposed to put into the big mining drill? There is a bonus production. I thought that adding productivity modules is supposed to make it better. And mining productivity is my main research, so I try to push that as much as I can. As much as I can. It's a good word. I almost thought Llama bot was a bad bot, as I saw support. Oh, come on! Wait. Oh, you thought about... I thought it is the undercover League of Legends reference, because I played bot main, and sometimes I was playing support. So the first thing I thought about was... Wait a minute, are you offending me, sir? Are you offending me? So it was, I almost thought Llama bot was a bad bot, which means, you know, bad ADC player. As I saw support, I might be slightly better support than bot player. But it's been ages since it happened.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Are you talking about League? Don't do it, Llama.
Oh my god, hey Surdus, hello, welcome, good to see you. I am sorry, I am not going to talk about League. I guess it was kind of a sponsored request as the subscription Are you subscribing just so you don't have to hear about League? That would be very, very interesting approach. Thank you so much for your support, Hasterus. I enjoy the emotes for the next month, and remember to use the sass emote as often as you can. You will definitely have some reasons to do that. We got response from Miss Ram. No, bots that sell or support streamers with so-called viewers, still good joke, that I should have known. Hasterus says I have to save the masses. We have to save as many as possible. I'm already lost, Hasterus. I'm sorry. I got lost. My soul got devoured by the ancient MOBA demon. That's right. Not sure if my soul could be purged and saved. Can't save them all. You tried. You did try. I appreciate it. Oh, that was fun. That was so fun. Let's put some more hype in the chat, guys. Thanks for showing up here for the support, and it was just awesome comments. Love it. But now we're safe because we're discussing Factorio mostly. Speaking of Factorio, I was looking for the Vulcanus technologies when I was hanging out in the chat like 2 days ago, I believe, with some of the llamas on Discord. And we discussed that it would be great to research quality. I forgot where the original quality was, like the quality module. Let's look for the quality module. No way, I've got this already? Oh. Oh, I had no idea. So we've got level 2 available already, and I had no idea. No, I need to change that. Speaking of saving as many as possible, a friendly reminder, we've got RimWorld stream tomorrow. I might not be able to save everyone. I will try. But... wait, what? I mean, come on, yeah, this is fine. I don't need the alerts that the platforms are defending themselves. Is that something related to the update? Anyway, let's get back to Vulcanus and saving people. Or RimWorld and saving people. The cube cannot save everyone. Although we can try. I am in the process of converting a few of our prisoners, and then hopefully they will become part of the colony again. Currently on 3 stream streaks. Thank you so much. All hail the cube. Blood for the golden god. Wait, what? What god? No. I thought that it's something else. I thought that our intestines should become cube-sized and cube-shaped, and that we should become one with the cube. There was no blood conversation involved. I don't know if I read my contract correctly. Maybe there is a word that was missing in here, or maybe it was like, you know, that tiny print at the bottom of the page that I haven't noticed. You really think it is blood? Whoa! Come on! I am not sure about this. Hey, Lati! We just discussed the cubism, our ideologian. I don't think there was any fine print at the bottom of the page. Oh, hey! Very enjoyable pun. Thank you so much, Lati. We will all be one with the cube in the great devouring. Okay, I must read the cubist manual then, because I think I have missed some events. No, Lati, I know that Lati means cube, like the box, but the box might be different from the cube, the golden cube, the perfection. Gonna search between the straw for the true meaning. Of course I will. After all, I am responsible for this part of the cult in RimWorld. I've got some responsibilities. Oh, I think I know what I was supposed to make. Polity modules. Oh, so expensive. So expensive. Oh. I can handle it. I can handle it. Oh god, I can handle it. Trust me, I can handle it. Golden Lati. Okay. Could be, yes. Oh, Lati, does that mean that we're going to put you on the shelf and tie you up so you cannot move there? And you will become our... how do you call this? Our relic? That will have to be... that will have to stay with us forever. Forever! Was that in the Cubist manual? I don't know. Finan, hi! Thank you for the big bonk. That brick was truly huge. Thank you for the support and, well, good to see you. Good to see you. The bonks are here for free. Finan, how is your diet lately? Does that work better for you? Are we going to get some yummy pictures soon? There is no way that I'm making those modules manually. I had enough. Enough is enough. This is whatever place where I make whatever stuff. Yep. Oh, yeah, it would be nice to have electricity here. Lean. So that's kind of okayish. I don't remember what it describes. Lati says, Llama, I'm highly disappointed the conclave didn't vote for me or the pizza cardinal. What can we do? All we have to do is to wait. Actually, this is not extremely funny to me, to be honest. Because at the time when I was streaming, we got the bad news regarding the Pope in real life. As you might know, our spiritual leader of Cubists is called Pope of Cubism. At the moment, when I was streaming RimWorld, we had no Pope of Cubism. I believe that we still don't have Pope of Cubism. Keeping in mind what's going on in the world, that's actually very inconvenient. Oh, you still have to lose 10 kilograms, but when you lose 10 kilograms, is it kind of the... is it kind of regular weight at the moment? Like, from now on, if you lose additional 10 kilograms, you won't have to be so strict with diet or your life changes in general. Let's switch the recipe. Only four modules. Where do I can't see them. The color is very dull. I couldn't really see the modules. If it's close to the drills, then it's hard to see it, at least to me. Come on, we're waiting. I will put it into the one of the drills that are located at the calcite site. I believe this is only one drill or two drills. Only one drill, which is bad enough. We need to add more drills. And then I would like to check if the quality module actually works. Then I want to add the belts in the way that I would go around this lava pool. Are we ready to check it? I think so. I put productivity modules in the mining drills that are located, that are supposed to extract the coal, and I don't think this is a good space. I'm trying to make it more into like square shape. Yes. Cube obsessed again. I tried to make as many of productivity modules as I could, but if it's quality, then why not trying it? But are you sure it's going to work? Make it better. Manually insert the quality module into a module slot. Am I being offended right now? Am I being called out for doing this manually? I mean, this isn't a good idea most likely, because there is target full very, very often. Maybe I could split it for a moment and support the energy production that I'm planning. Also, I need to somehow squeeze it in. Remember when I said we don't have a lot of cliff explosives? We don't have many of the belts either. I am so tempted to use the green ones, but I try to save as many as possible. Of course, I skipped the red belts completely. I skipped blue belts on Vulcanus because this playthrough was started when I didn't have the Space Age DLC. I think there is nothing wrong about switching to the blue belts, but I couldn't switch to blue belts everywhere. I will have rather tough time replacing everything on Novice. So what should I do for this? I know that there are some special buildings, like on Earth, we've got 2 cargo bays. I can imagine that we can add, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can have 8 in total. But that's it. Of course, I shouldn't focus on the Earth right now. The Earth is kinda doomed anyway for now. Oh no, I already requested this. That's why I'm getting those. No, take it back, take it back. Before today's stream, I was trying to watch a little bit of anime. Some of you already know which one I was about to watch, which is crazy. We can add cargo base to the drop place on the planet to get more storage. I think that this is cargo landing pad. Maybe this is where you can attach the cargo base. Right now I try to focus exclusively on the idea how to handle platforms. If I would like to move all of the green belts that I can, all of those that I accumulated, then I would like to have as much of the space as I can have on the platform itself. I want to make one platform exclusively for moving stuff around. So I would export the belt from Vulcanus to Novice, and that is not enough. Also, was I supposed to put quality module in mining drill? I believe that this is what we have discussed. Yep, big platform for logistics, that's the plan. Of course, I can barely make things in here still, but I think that the idea is good. Oh, wait. No quality in drills for now. All right. So what I did was I've made one quality module and I placed it in this mining drill. It's not the best because we've got target full. Each quality has its own recipes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So does that mean that I am making better calcite right now? Oh, placing the drill maker. Ah. The drill maker is not working right now. I believe it's been somewhere around nowhere, I think. Oh. I have moved that foundry, actually. So let's do something else. Because I've got the foundry production.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Inter! Choo-choo! Welcome! Thank you for the raid! Let me give a quick shout out, and my kind of loop bus will have to become the alternative to the train. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for giving a shout out to Inter. How have you been lately? I have seen you playing quite a lot of Minecraft. I thought that you were having a lot of fun with it. I have been lurking in the chat a bit. But when it comes to Minecraft, unfortunately, I try to avoid watching too much so I wouldn't get motion sick. Hey everyone from the raid! It has trains. I mean, this is mandatory, isn't it? Sorry that you arrived in the place that doesn't offer any trains, but forgive me, please. Welcome everybody from Inter's community. My name is Rina. I'm a talking llama who plays Factorio once a week. Also, I like to play a lot of survival strategy games. Words are hard today. And lately I have been playing a lot of RimWorld, which happens to be kind of my rabbit hole, I would say. Yep. Oh, we need molten iron. Forget it, Llama. Forget it. I'm in the process of attempting to make the first quality item ever. Hopefully. I will try to make more of the quality modules. Doesn't offer trains yet. What do you mean? My Factorio playthrough or your Minecraft playthrough? Hey, I am going to sacrifice a lot of the circuits. Oh, Vulcanus, yeah, it's quite small area. Actually, I would like to leave it. I would like to go to some other planet and vote which planet do we want to visit. But there is just one more thing to do before I leave, another little thing to do before I leave, and I just can't leave this place voluntarily, even if I want to. That's strange, isn't it? But yeah, I will try to make you proud, and I will try to make trains on Vulcanus as well. Quality drills and foundries are nice. Minecraft has trains already. Was Minecraft trained to make trains? Really bad jokes incoming. I am ashamed myself. Well, we've got a few big mining drills. I should use them anyway. Anyway, what's the stuff that you have been doing, that you have been working on today, Inter? And thank you once again for bringing here your lovely community. Inter trained himself to make trains. Oh, sounds amazing to me. Become the train. Become one with the train. Not the way you think, guys. I mean, theoretically. Automatization of some potions. What about the books? You have been farming books as well. And Zai was trying to force some peasants to work. Did that work out? Also, do you need potions for something in particular? Alright, I will try to just work a little bit more on the thingies here. Still needs to make some more, but most of them work. Damn. Do you have any free jobs out there for random llamas by any chance? Oh no, actually you wouldn't be able to employ llamas. They have the certain certificates to be able to hire the llamas. Alright, what do we need? I wanted a buffer first. Then the chain of chemical plants, and the chemical plants needs calcite. Then we get steam, then we get steam turbines. Probably I can build more than 2 steam turbines in the column. I think this might be one of the least annoying builds that I'm going to make. Haven't seen llamas on the server yet, but we have loads of other animals. I have seen a camel that you probably use for something. I know, it was easy to predict. But please, treat those creatures nicely. Can I trust you with this one? Can you promise me you will take over any other animal? Maybe not pigs. Gave it a hug and explored on. Oh, reminds me of World of Warcraft. I was able to try out World of Warcraft when Laser was playing it. It was years ago. But I've learned about hugs. That you can hug and... Was it like and hug? Or... There were 2 commands, I remember. But I am not entirely sure anymore. Hey, hey! Good to see you. What about Rod? Rod, finally! Say hello. Oh, you had to prepare all of your segments. I'm pretty sure you want to look pretty for the camera, right? But I don't know. There was definitely... Oh, there was Love and Hug, I believe, in World of Warcraft. So when I've learned about this and when I figure out that it's possible to check the animals loved and hugged as an achievement, then guess what I was doing most of the time in World of Warcraft on Laser's account? I mean, it's not very difficult to guess. But every animal, I needed to check it. And I needed to check every location, like every to-do list for the location. So I could make sure that every animal that I can possibly find would be loved and hugged. Don't expect me to be a good PvP player. All those little creatures needed was a bit of love and hugs. Ouch, I missed it. I'm always worried that these storage tanks are not connected. Okay, I will keep it this way. Maybe I will rebuild it one day, maybe not. Somehow I just feel the need to connect all of these pipes. They should be connected on the side if they touchy each other, but somehow I just can't trust it enough. Is that very strange? Or just a little bit? Maybe there should be command like this for Factorio as well. needs to approach for the achievement. Let's say that to get the achievement, it needs to get close to every demolisher around you, at least in the starting location, and you need to use love and hack command before it eats you. I would definitely try to get that achievement. This will just look slightly ugly, but I need it. I need to know that these pipes are connected. Whatever. This is my main buffer for now. What I plan to do is to move the production of the steam to that spot and then add many more steam turbines. Unfortunately, I can't start the real production. I can't plug in all of the pump jacks because the energy production is quite low and it jumps quite a lot. Probably depending on what needs to be produced at the moment. I wouldn't trust it. I believe that it can jump up to around 65 megawatts. Out of 81, it doesn't feel comfortable to me. That's why we're doing this. This is like, as I mentioned before, one more thing before I leave Vulcanus for once. By the way, I believe that you might want to find time to eat something and to stretch and get water. Remember to take care of yourself after the stream, and everybody else who have been watching Inter. Feel free to look, guys, because everybody needs to stretch from time to time. It's not good for you to sit for too long. I have to remind myself this quite a lot. Oh, eating at the moment. Good to hear. See, this is how you're supposed to do this. I've got enough storage tanks. It will be okay. Some oil, some chemical plants, good. I think that it shouldn't be a big deal. Let's see. Let's make this on the other side. Boink. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time. Give me llamas, forgive me factorial goats. I have. If we got a buffer already. It's building up, but in comparison to how many pump jacks are doing this, I think that it's good already. Maybe we should make some space in between this set of storage tanks, just in case we could make another set of storage tanks as a buffer somewhere in the future. I would like for the calcite to go right through the middle of this. So imagine that to the east we get another set of storage tanks. It's supposed to work like this. If it's supposed to work like this. Oh my god, the English is hard today. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say that we need 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. This doesn't need to be beautiful. Also, I've got only one output made for the calcite. The output doesn't exist yet. Also, placing pretty much anything that is going to use the electricity might be risky. So if we're here now, I need a bit of space in between the buffer and chemical plants. Then here we go with the chemical plants. I would like to make them in a line somehow. In a line that would allow me to use both inputs. I can use underground belts for this. Assuming that I am going to use pumps. I'm going to use pipes like this. Like this and that. Then I don't have to run underground belts. It's made for this inserter. Why I forgot about this, I don't know. But this is the rough setup. Then if I want electric pole, would be nice to put it in between somehow. Maybe I will just add one free spot in between, like the tile. So I could actually add some light if needed. For Vulcanus, it's not that bad. It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds, so even I don't see the problem, huh? Being badly in the dark doesn't mean that Vulcanus is a bad planet, right? Thank you for the reminder to stay hydrated, Zai. I wonder if this is random redeem or if this is kinda planned every hour or two or something. Or maybe you can hear that I speak slightly different. I'm just curious. It would be lovely if this would work like that, so that it was an hour. Oh yeah. Thank you that you remember, guys. What would I do without you? Sometimes I really forget to drink a bit of water or anything. Not very healthy to anyone. One, 2, 3. Wait a minute, Llamas. The sound. I'm back. Sorry that I made you waiting, Llamas. I was trying to fix the problem on YouTube, which is basically turning it off and on again. This is the only way that I can handle this. Even if we have changed the microphone settings, I don't know what is wrong with YouTube. When the YouTube sound is broken, then on Twitch, everything is okay. So it looks more like YouTube problem than Twitch problem. At least I could use a little bit of water. Inter, have you ever encountered this kind of problem with YouTube? Because I am getting very, very frustrated with this. And I can't really trust YouTube right now as the way of keeping the VODs. I still download the current streams from Twitch just to have the full version without messed up sound. But it gets quite annoying, and even I can run out of space at some point. This is kind of a stuff that is very annoying. So thank you so much everyone who is still watching this despite the fact that YouTube is a mess. So I turn off the stream for YouTube, I turn it on again, and the video stays as one piece. But it's just very annoying. Twitch can stay online when I do this, but still very annoying. Let's try to stick to 3 chemical plants for now and try to connect it to similar set of storage tanks. Right now we are about to make steam or acid neutralization with calcite. Then how was I supposed to copy and paste? Oh, Kenny. Hello, Kenny. You know what kind of question I am going to ask? Probably you're at work. But you know what kind of question I am going to ask, am I right? Not necessarily a blueprint, but let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to paste the blueprint. Never mind. Yes, Bells is at work, and so am I, and she was hacked this morning. I trust you, Kenny. I would like you to remember that it's important to keep your word. Not like I am threatening you or anything. It's just Bells really needs regular hugs. And I'm pretty sure that you understand how important that is. Am I right, Kenny? How is your work day? I hope it's a little bit more peaceful today. Maybe no Karens around. Maybe they are arguing somewhere else. Maybe one day you could simply tell them that you had enough of this kind of behavior and you want to speak to the Karen's manager. Happy wife, happy life. Well, I've heard this. I don't know what's Laser's opinion, but He told me the same thing. And I wonder if he's going to keep his word. That would be really nice to me. Happy spouse, happy house. Sus? Who's sus? I guess it's you, Laser. We can trust Laser, can we? Can we? No. I'm just joking. Laser is really good to me. Very patient with me. That's important. Kenny says, still doing the same mind-numbing, monotonous task I've been doing since last week. Do you have any time estimation when it's going to end? I guess that it's some kind of big order. I will leave it like this. What I need to do next is to bring the calcite. I will do it at the end. Now I want to keep some kind of pipe system like this and then throw in as many of steam turbines as I can get. I am producing steam turbines automatically. That shouldn't be a problem. There is a high chance I forgot to set the right limit on the chest. And I might end up with 1, maybe 2 slots in use. I am afraid this might have happened. No. Okay. Okay, I'm lucky this time. Hey! I did something. Let's pick all of them. This is supposed to be permanent solution, permanent power plant that I am going to make bigger, and all of this is going to be removed. Of course, until the storage tank, the sulfuric acid in the storage tanks lasts, because I'm not going to lose the important resource. So then I will try to cut the sulfuric acid out and then put all of it into the production at chemical plant, then keep the steam and keep the steam turbines running until the steam depletes. So we are not wasting any resources, especially if we put calcite into this. There is a lot of calcite around. It's just better not to lose it anyway. We've got a tiny bit of cliff explosives. Really tiny bit. But I have to make it clear. Maybe a little bit longer? Like a little bit bigger part of the cliff? Do you think that I'm wasting the resources right now when I'm using the bots? Or not really? I'm always worried that I'm using way too much. Oh. No explosives anymore. Ah, sad. Let's make the connection again, then. Of course, it's kind of random, the stuff that I'm doing. I don't think it's that important as long as I have buffer, as long as I have many connections with different pipes. Then I think it's not going to be that big of a deal. So we've got this. This is steam, 2 steam turbines. Construction. Got steam turbines already. This is input, 2 steam turbine, and do we have, no, we don't have it here. Production, the production, yeah. Steam production, actually the energy production. Every time when I hear the sound of one of the demolishers, I am getting a little bit worried. What if they are coming for me? But good news, they are very territorial. Llamas are very territorial as well. Did you know this? Also, llamas like to protect other animals, like sheep, for example. Been a hot minute. Hello, Lauren. That was an amazing pun. Thank you so much. I remember specifically recording this song to cassette of the radio. Oh wait, no, the original, I mean. I bought the Weird Al album. I have heard some of the Weird Al songs, but not too many. Hey, 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 Lauren! I am trying to make bigger power plant, like legit power plant for Vulcanus, as one of the things before I leave. Hopefully. Let's keep it like this. I'm not extremely satisfied with it, but it's okay. And this is where we've got the belts. This is where I am going to use the power poles to connect all of it. Llamas, pray. Just pray that this will be enough. Ah, okay. I shouldn't have connected all of this. Okay, Llama, don't panic, don't panic. They are consuming electricity. It's okay, Llama, don't panic. Don't panic. Lauren actually reminded me that one of my favorite songs of Weird Al was probably the parody of Michael Jackson's song. But I was so young when I was listening to it. I didn't know the lyrics much then. Multi-stream watching chat failure? Oh damn. I know the pain, don't worry. Just say hi to the other streamer that you're watching. Let's keep it like one drill. Doesn't have to look pretty, but it looks like it's supposed to look this way. It's supposed to be this way. Come on. Come on. Now if we start this production, I should be okay for much longer. And only 2 pump jacks were working to fill all of these storage tanks. But we don't have any steam yet. How many of the... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Llama can count to 7 times 2 equals 14. And here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need at least the same amount. To believe that this is how many steam turbines I need. But whatever works, actually. Come on. Calcite is coming very slowly. This amount of steam won't be enough to handle all of the turbines at the moment. But we're working, we're getting steam right now. Oh, we can build up a decent amount, even if the steam turbines are working. Nice. Now it looks so much better. We've got 141 megawatts, which means we added about 60 megawatts of production potential to the electric network, which is something that feels a little bit more comforting. I would like to add more steam turbines and see how much do they handle. Is it possible for them to... How many of them can I connect? And do they get enough of the steam? Like the maximum amount of steam? Looks like it. So we'll get 3 times 6 equals 18. I'm still bad at math in English. I am kind of worried that I will translate it to the wrong number. Actually, I still need to translate it from my native language from time to time, even with small numbers, but getting there. It's got enough steam. Yeah! Oh, wait. No input fluid. I think something is wrong. I wanted to avoid this. Ooh. But there is enough of... Oh, it didn't work at all. Let's forget about this little issue that doesn't exist and move on with our lives. I'm embarrassed enough. Everything is connected. We've got 25k of steam. Need that some more. Nobody's seen it. Nobody. Even my dearest mods. We've got steam everywhere. I am quite surprised because I never really counted. You know it. The chemical plants, I needed only 3 to fill up all of those storage tanks with steam, and then I can power 4 times 6 equals 24. I will try to add again, like one more row maybe. Or maybe 2? That could be a bit much. One more. Connection issue. Why not? And... yeah. let's add all of them. One makes 2000 steam. One turbine uses 60. So I wouldn't even bother to check it. Thank you for checking it for me and explaining it to me. At least I know that by eyeballing it, I don't really have to do much anymore. It can handle production for quite a long time, and that's all I need to know. 33 turbines per chemical plant in this case. So I am way below the production possibility. I mean, that's good. That's good. Let's copy and paste one of these things. 100 turbines in total. That would be a bit much, but hey, I need it on Novice. Okay, you will probably push me to do nuclear on Novice. I know. This is just too good to be true. Also, I would like to make some kind of battery setting, just like the one I've made on Novice. So I wouldn't have to come here and work on it. I will push you to do nuclear in space, I know. I just reminded myself the last conversation we had in voice chat on Discord. I know that you won't give up that easily. And even if I am so stubborn, I don't know if I can handle it. Just remember, be gentle, please. It's not easy to be a llama in space. You should know it from your experience. I would like to have it on Novice though, and why I haven't thought of replacing the what? The steam engines with steam turbines. I should have done this a long time ago. Somehow I never think of it. I think I will have something to do when I get back to Novice. Oh! Not enough turbines, but I am producing them manually. Very good. But I wanted to mention safety measures, and I will do that in a while. I just want to finish that construction. Also, I want to start cutting these steam turbines off the existing production. I've made something that works better than the existing production, and then I will just get rid of it slowly. There is something else that needs steam. But I think the best way would be to just get rid of the liquid input. And we wait. What is this? Alright, sulfuric acid is needed for the batteries. I will keep it there. And I had a lot of plans for accumulators. I cannot remember what I wanted, but this is enough. We don't need any more than that in the future. I think that I wanted to make the carbon cuddler platform full of solar panels, but it will be so much better to just go nuclear if needed. Alright, I said this. I did say this. I admit my mistakes. So these steam turbines are just consuming the steam that is not in production anymore. the chemical plant has used up all of the sulfuric acid. This was planned. Now I wait until the output is going to be used up. If I put calcite, that is a resource that I need to dig, that I need to extract. At least I want to know that I am not losing it. But we're getting very close. I think that we will use up the steam in no time, even if we're not making any concrete for this, but the steam turbines, oh, easy. All right, now while I'm waiting for that steam buildup to be used up, then I will pick up all of the steam turbines. I can safely do that because I've got enough of the energy production possibilities. So now, while I'm waiting for it, oh, it goes down pretty fast. I can explain to you what I did on Novice, what I like to improve, and what I would like to add on Vulcanus. There should be a factorial calculator for nuclear. I mean, I know this. I just like to eyeball things. It's part of the fun. See, one of the reasons why I am doing this is that everybody becomes better player at some point. With time, they get more experience. And that's okay. I just enjoy the chaos. And many times when somebody visited me and said that they find this game very complex and they don't really want to play it because they are worried that they wouldn't understand everything, that they will be overwhelmed. At least I have the example with me. I show them my base and I say, listen, if I did that, you can do that too. You can make any spaghetti you want, just make it work. You can rebuild it later. There is no rush, nobody is going to judge you. And somehow I was able to convince somebody here and there to actually play Factorio. So I am actually very proud of myself, even if it's just a spaghetti. Eyeball the info on the right side too. Let's eyeball everything. In a fancy sunglasses. See, one of the challenges of mine, kind of, was to avoid any type of blueprints other than the splitters, because I don't want to remember the split, like the balancers in general. And then another kind of goal was to handle every crisis, every core crisis that I was getting each time when I was starting the new playthrough. There was my comfort zone. I researched nuclear as fast as I can. I got the blueprint for 2 nuclear power plants, I believe. And I am ashamed to admit this, but I was just using those blueprints. And I didn't really learn anything about it. In this case, I wanted to avoid going nuclear. I wanted to avoid getting into my comfort zone without handling any energy-related issues. So my base is fully powered with the steam engines. But there is one little trick. Every time when I had core crisis, this was quite an annoying thing to start, because I really dislike using burner inserters. I know I can, but the burner inserter can consume the type of fuel that you need in order to put it into the boiler. Sometimes I had that little of the fuel. That's why the trees are my friends, because I was trying to collect as many resources as I can to avoid my main source of coal to deplete too fast. So I started making trains faster. But also, I was throwing anything I could on the belts. And this is part of the playthrough, you can see it in previous streams. Hopefully I will add the streams from the very beginning of the Agoraphobic Megabase, so you could see how bad it was. Instead of that, I figured out I can use fast inserters. Yes, these are fast inserters that will feed the boilers. If the power is gone and I've got the crisis, I don't have any type of fuel, or when I finally put some fuel on the bus, on the belt, then there is a separate network dedicated for the inserters, fast inserters only. It's based on the solar power. Of course, I won't be able to do that on certain planets because solar power will be less effective. But at least on Novice and on Vulcanus, I will be able to do exactly the same thing. I will copy the solar panels with their accumulators, and I will try to make very separate electric network. Wait, can I click on it? Yes. I will make just very separate electric network that handles only the inserters. This is how I am making sure that if there is any type of fuel I can provide, it will be fed to the boilers. But I don't have to worry about additional resources that I would have to spend in order to feed the burner inserters. That's something that somehow makes me angry, feels wasteful, and I am about to copy and paste this solution. This is something I created in this playthrough on this planet. That's why I am allowed to copy it and paste on different planets. And I hope that this plan works out, but in this case, where should I really use that additional network? The answer is simple, you probably see that already. It's the calcite input, but also I could try to do that for the miners. In this case, I won't do that for miners, but definitely for calcite. Even if it's overpowered, like... There is a saying that you're trying to shoot something with a cannon, I believe? That's it. Maybe I will have to move this somewhere else. Whatever. And this needs to be connected exclusively to inserters. But let's see the process of getting... What? Wait, what? Wow! We used up that steam buffer so fast! Way too fast. Or maybe my monologue was that long? Zai says... I have all the info on the right side too. We are proud of you, Llama. Oh, you are too sweet, guys. Sometimes you're just way too sweet and kind. But I appreciate that a lot. These pipes, we'll leave them because this leads to the battery production. But next, well, we can get rid of this. I will still keep the storage tanks just in case if I need a little bit more of concrete. For now, I will ignore it. So I can use those steam turbines and just move them to the existing power source. Yeah, I didn't even see any difference. Inter is right by saying having fun is 100% the goal. And that's something I hope that I spread, because I know that the llamas that are following me are coming from different groups, from different communities, but I hope that they feel encouraged to try Factorio as well. Let me say this once again and repeat it forever. If you've got any questions regarding Factorio, I am pretty sure that there is somebody that will answer. If not me, if I won't be able to answer, then I'm pretty sure that there are many llamas who are willing to help you and explain even the easiest things. I ask the questions all the time, and yet Inter is here. And Zai, and many others. And this is the thing that is very, very sweet about Factorio community. Wait, llamas, wait. This is how I am supposed to disconnect it? Okay. Just make sure that you disconnect the electric poles, because this is not our goal, to keep disconnected. Now I can proceed with my strange build. But basically this is the goal. But first let's make some solar panels. I make them automatically somewhere. I hope I haven't put any limit on the chest. I could really use quite a lot of the solar panels. These ones, this was like... Actually, this was kind of a way to save myself in case of energy crisis. I can utilize those again. But where are the solar... Oh. Wait, no solar panels at all? What is the thing that we don't produce? Steel plates. Wait. We never had steel plates in here? No, that doesn't make sense. Was I requesting them? What was I thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I was trying to connect it and somehow it never happened. That's not good, to be honest. Can we try to make... Oh, wait. I will try to utilize the quality modules. Maybe this will be useful. We've got level 2 only for quality modules. Still, it's better than nothing. Oh. Don't you think that the quality module has really dull color scheme? I think I understand why. But it's just the type of color that around the labs or mining drills, I just can't see it. And it makes it slightly more difficult to see in the inventory. Maybe it's just me. Wow, look at the amount of the red circuits. It's so sad that I have to use some of them. Right? What is the thing that I am not producing at the moment on Vulcanus that gave me the chance to stack up on red circuits so much? Any ideas? Probably because I am not producing processing units, and that would make a lot of sense. Somehow I cannot trust myself. Every time when I see that there is a lot of the certain product on the belt, I start thinking, what is the thing I don't need that is not being produced? Actually, what is the thing that I need that is not being produced that made this component to stay on the belt? Right? It's nasty to think about myself this way, I think. Oh, we're not making blue science. Oh, wait. Wait. Mining productivity doesn't need space science. If it doesn't need space science, then Novice should produce enough of science. Where is it? Are you parting? Yes, they are parting. And they don't even need... Let me check once again. Oh, they need the purple science. It's being produced very slowly. I need to work on this production too. But at least Novice is working on the research. The research won't stop here that easily. But on Vulcanus, something happened. And I guess, my beautiful guess, is that we don't have red circuits, and this is 100% correct. I hate predicting things like that. There is nothing. Maybe I should use requester chest. But just in case I have passive provider chest. So until we get the buffer full, maybe, just maybe, because I've got the provider chest right there. That was supposed to hold additional amount of the red circuits. Maybe, just maybe, we will stock up a little bit. But the science needs to be made, even if it's a small amount of science, like really small amount of science. I wouldn't say that the problem is fixed. Oh, wait for it. I was supposed to add the quality modules. Is this how it works? I mean, will I be able to make slightly better quality items? Oh, thank you. I actually requested that. At least the logistic bots are working. Well, let's explore the possibilities of quality modules on the solar panels, because I don't really have any other option. Come on. I guess if I will produce the solar panels that are of slightly better quality, not normal quality, but the air quality, if I ever make one of higher quality, I guess that it can work together with other stuff, right? Like, I don't have to stay away from the normal quality from now on, and we'll have to just make the better quality only items. Is there an achievement for the first good quality item produced? Maybe there is. Or maybe it's hidden. Build a Spidertron, start producing electric power by nuclear power plant. See, Zai, I am teasing you on purpose to show you that I don't have this achievement. crafting with efficiency. Okay, okay. Going to Shattered Planet. Ooh. Search with stuff. Destroy a biter spawner? Actually, I had it a long time ago. What's going on? Eat a legendary fish. I see that we got a lot of stuff to do. I don't have an achievement for finishing the game. The game was already won on this save. That's why I don't deserve to get the achievement? Why is that? This is unfair. It's achievements for the save? I think so. Okay, let's... Oh, wait! What is that? Uncommon solar panel! One better thing to make, right? I'm excited! It's uncommon. Is it going to produce more power? Max output is bigger, yes, by 18 kilowatts. That is very nice thing. Streamer luck. Oh, come on. You know that I'm very unlucky most of the time. Needs to appreciate what I have. So if it's uncommon, it's better for it to stay on Vulcanus. For now. I got lost for a second. Got too excited. Let's place it. There is no power here because the inserters were not working, but the inserters are the only thing that is connected to this network. See? And the accumulators and solar panels, obviously. But there is nothing else than the inserters from the outside. Sai, are you trying to spoil my luck and happiness? Because of the uncommon item. Wink. No achievement for this. It's okay. Now I am willing to just wait until I see more items in the inventory. But it's alright. We've got the power plant that can handle anything unless we don't have enough calcite. But I couldn't care less about calcite right now. There is a little risk involving coal. And I start thinking about importing coal from other places. I mean, mostly from Novice, right? Let's check once again. What was the chance to produce this item? If we got plus 4%, I assume that it stacks, like you can add 2 and 2 and it's 4%, yeah. I mean, it's better than getting Fisheron rings. Remember? When I played Terraria, how many times I was trying to farm for the Fisheron wings? It was like 6% of the chance, and it took me quite a few runs, like at least 10, if not more. Hello, Tom. Good to see you. Happy incoming weekend. How is life? How is school? What are the plans? At the moment, my plan is to try to escape Vulcanus. Oh, Oh, look, how is that even possible? Look, we've got a few red circuits. How did they get stolen? Well, well, well. That was interesting. Have another save. So, one thing off to-do list. The power source is finished for now. Next thing would be to produce all splitters. The only splitter that I really care about is the green splitter. Right now I produce on yellow ones. To make the green splitter, I need to put additional cost into account. More electronic circuits, that's okay. Lubricant, that's okay. Advanced circuits, not so much. And then 2 processing units, 15 units of tungsten. And lubricant. Lubricant would be fine. We've got quite a lot of the heavy oil, if I'm not mistaken. It's located right there. It would be located right there, but we're out of coal for some reason. I guess that the source has depleted again. Oh, it did. Green splitters are awesome, aren't they? F-Whip, welcome! It's been a while. Listen, I need to tell you something in particular, F-Whip. Because if I remember correctly, you used the game recommendations to recommend me Outer Wilds. Am I correct? I will have to check it, but I think it was you. But I'm not sure. I need to check the list once again. If you don't know, Llamas, there is a way to recommend me a game by using one of the panels when you check my profile on Twitch. There are the games that I want to play, games that I'm playing, or that I've played, or my favorites, and then you can suggest a game. I think this is a great tool to add it, but I would like to ask you for something. I would like to ask to not be mad at me if I will reject some games, or I will be a bit hesitant. Outer Wilds is first person, if I'm not mistaken, and I can't really play first person games, unfortunately. I'm getting motion sick. So it's not like I don't like your recommendation, F-Whip. It's, kind of health issues. Sometimes I am getting motion sick even when I play third-person games, like Red Dead Redemption 2. That's why, for now, I just prefer to tell you that I would like to put it on hold until, I would just buy the game and then maybe refund it in 2 hours if I will get motion sick. But I just wanted you to know that. Maybe I should add some information that any first-person games might be risky. Tom says, everything good. Future plans? I don't really know. Time will tell. What about you? Well, tomorrow we've got Remote stream at 5 PM UTC. I'm not sure, but do you have your own pawn right there, Tom? In Salty Colony number 5. I think you do have one, and I think it is alive. I can't be 100% sure, though. I do not know, F-Whip says, I do not know if you would like it, but it is one of my all-time favorite games. Lots of exploring and learning. If you don't want to play it, totally understand. Outer Wilds is, and it has spaceship mechanics, so not the best game for motion sickness. Damn. Reminds me of Elite Dangerous. It was like one barrel roll and I was done. That. No worries, one of my best friends has the same issue. Motion sickness for any first-person game. That doesn't feel like it's limiting right now. There are so many strategy games that I can play. Also, I was playing quite a lot of platformer games, so whatever. But if there is a really fun game that I want to try, and I see that there is no third-person camera, I get a little bit disappointed. Alright, Llamas, I think that I will leave it like this. Leave it. But I wanted to make something else. Oh yes, splitters. Where am I going to put all of the production? The lubricant is located right there. I will have to make separate lubricant production. But the setup for heavy oil is right there. And we can't make much heavy oil anymore because we are not getting coal. Oh yeah, I lost my train of thought for a second. So yeah, to sum up, Outer Wilds look very interesting as a game, but it depends. Maybe increased field of view would help. Maybe if the colors are dull, then there is a chance I can handle the game for an hour, 2 hours. I mean, 2 hours is not that bad, right? But if I have to move the camera really fast, then oh, it's not that fun. By checking the games that I have played, it has something to do with all of the highlights, remember? By the way, some of the highlights will be restreamed to YouTube, I hope, so wait for the notifications. It's worth it to consider subscribing, if you haven't already. Yes, I need to make this awful shameless plug, but I will try not to make this on videos, if I ever make one. There are more plans than stuff being done. You know me. Let me give you an example for the games that I can actually play or I can't play because of the motion sickness possibility. When I was working on the highlights, I still need to get rid of an enormous amount of hours from Twitch and make sure that all of the downloaded videos are not broken, because it happened a few times. One of the games that I streamed in the past was Red Dead Redemption 2. I really wanted this game. And I got it at some point. But when I started streaming it, then I stopped. And there is no game finished on Twitch, like I never finished the game. But I was wondering why. I knew that I got motion sick when I was supposed to fight the bear. Remember the bear scene? Recently I made it into the Twitch story. This bear story. Maybe I will link it to you in the chat on both Twitch and YouTube. But you probably know which one I'm talking about. I'm not very proud of my performance back then, but it wouldn't get any better. So it was just easier to give up. But I remember I got motion sick. And this is true, I did get motion sick. And when I wanted to get back to this game, I still got it installed on my PC. When I just launched the game and loaded the last save I had, I already got motion sick because of the camera movement. That was a little bit too much. And I am quite disappointed by this because I really, really want to finish Red Dead Redemption 2. How am I going to do this? Right now, I can't tell. I don't know. So, in case that you haven't seen this clip, let me paste the link to the chat because I have found it. Here it is. I will paste it on YouTube as well, in case you want to know why am I a full shooter. I haven't played a lot of shooters in my life. So this is one of the examples how I got motion sick with the third-person game. The camera is moving very fast, the colors are bright, it all adds up, unfortunately. But with another game that I played, that is first person, I can handle about 2 hours without getting motion sick that much. And it's, well, this is first person, this is shooter, and it's called GTFO. I'm not sure if you have heard of this game. You fight some really, really strange monsters on some really, really strange planet, I believe. Why not? I just use increased field of view. Vertical field of view is increased so much that it might look very weird to some of you, but at least it helps me to handle the game. Same with the colors. The color palette is very dull, it's dark. And this is why I am able to play the game. Even if it's first person. Even if there is a lot of action. So I can't really tell. Probably I would have to buy the game first. I'm in Outer Wilds. Then try to play it for an hour. And then refund it if I feel really bad, if I feel motion sick. Or then I will be able to keep it if I won't feel that bad for the first hour. There is a very similar issue with Alan Wake, I believe, but not the second one, the first one. I finished the game, but it was a bit of suffering. And I need to admit that I really, really enjoyed playing Alan Wake. Oh, look, Llamas, I forgot that I made really, really small production of red circuits. I think that with this, I shouldn't really steal anything from this production. I should just keep it and make the blue science so we can increase mining productivity further, even further. I think this will be a better plan. But guys, somehow I have a feeling, maybe I'm wrong, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. I have a feeling that every time I explain this kind of stuff, it's kinda negative. And I don't want it to sound this way. I'm just trying to be very cautious and inform if there is something that could possibly go wrong. But please do keep recommending me the games that you enjoy or maybe you want to see me play, because there is always something awesome to explore together. Like Huchel yesterday. Finally we got that cherry, right? Okay, I've got this, I've got that. Yeah, lubricant. I can't avoid this the situation. This is where we make the basic splitters. I'm not going to use those, even if it's passive provider chest. I mean, yellow splitters are okay, but the red ones are not. Let's focus on making those. Sorry for going back and forth, but sometimes when I get into the monologue mode, it can get a little bit weird. But I hope you know me already to get used to it, at least a little bit. A little bit. Make fast splitters. We need gear wheels, electronic circuits, and splitters. That sounds amazing because we can use those green circuits. Just copy the assembling machine, but I don't have assembling machine. This is something I don't produce actually. We need quite a lot of the raw material pieces. Also, I'm sorry, but I believe... Oh, yes, I was supposed to attempt to make big mining drill. I was supposed to. But maybe I will switch it to the gear wheels again. I think I'm not ready. Anyway, we got any production of the gear wheels. It's not that bad. But yeah, let's switch. It's supposed to be the gear wheel casting. Also, I should have bulk inserters right there. But we're not making bulk inserters yet. I believe that we are making fast inserters, but I didn't want to replace them because of the electricity issue. Right now we don't have any electricity issue, so this space is definitely going to work better. But then I am so tempted. And maybe I shouldn't hesitate so much. Maybe I should just replace all of the belts with the green ones. Alright guys, I took a moment to talk to Laser because I wanted to ask him if YouTube is alright. But Laser has got some news. Maybe we'll fix the problem for good. I hope so. But before we fix the problem with YouTube, we need to fix the problem, the lack of splitters. Wait for it. I don't have the... Oh yeah, I don't have the assembling machines. More steel plates. What does it mean, more steel plates? Assembling machines need the plates. Oh, pray llamas that we're not going... Well... I should make the assembling machines that make assembling machines of the certain quality. Am I right? Anyway, this should be easy for red splitters. Curious. I mean, yeah, it's possible. It's possible. One more split and one more underground belt. As long as it works. Not that stupid. So we've got fast splitters. I would like to use exactly the same chest to contain it as the passive provider chest, but also as the source for the next production. Oh, hey, Alex Freeman. What's up? How have you been lately? I am not sure, but I believe we met when I was streaming RimWorld. Am I right? I think that you raided with Evil Snowball. Am I right? I've got a tiny announcement for you. I am not sure if you know about this, but RimWorld streams have changed. I am not able to stream on Sundays anymore. I am able to stream on Fridays. So we get RimWorld Fridays at 5 p.m. UTC. So of course I would like to invite you to the RimWorld streams, but unfortunately it's not Sunday anymore. And how is Evil Snowball doing? I can't really catch them streaming. I believe that we have very different streaming time. Brace yourselves, llamas, the lubricant is coming! Where is it? I can just place it a little bit away. Into passive provider chest. Then, overlapping at times in fact. Oh, okay. That makes sense, Alex. There are quite a few cases in which I stream around the same time as the streamer that I follow, and usually I stream about 5 hours. 4:30 to 5:30, it's getting worse with RimWorld, so I might not be able to catch them. He's been alright, some days less lucky than others, but he's alright. Are they surviving in the RimWorld base? He's been making quite the progress in X3 turn conflict. Oh, so they switched from RimWorld to another game for a while? Is RimWorld finished? Quite low production if you ask me. Oh wow, I know why. We are not producing enough of molten iron. Is X3 Turn Conflict a game that is similar to XCOM, Starship Troopers, or something like that? RimWorld. He hasn't been playing this for a while. He's planning on coming back, but there's so many games and so little time. Oh, I can relate. I have a lovely plan to finish Frostpunk 2, even if there will be another update that will probably break my save game and I will have to play all over again. I've got Mask of the Rose to finish. I would like to play a little bit more of Terraria. Yeah, I know from my experience that some games can be called, long-term games with great replayability value. Well, Factorio is one of them. And then you can't really play too many of them during the week. Like 1, maybe 2. Other games just play something that is manageable. The spaceflight and empire building game. Something close to Stellaris, maybe? Oh, yes, Stellaris. I just reminded myself there is a DLC available. New DLC for Stellaris. I haven't played Stellaris in a while. I'm very sentimental about it. I want to play it. I don't know when I'm going to play it. Especially because we've got busy weekends with my fiancé. But there is this need to play it. What do we need? Gear wheels again! I mean, it's not that bad. We can just split the circuit making. I think that the plates will handle this. Let's do it a little bit different. One assembling machine. I could use one assembling machine for both. I know I could. But let's just avoid it for now. Is it the right distance? 1? No, it's not. 1, 2. That's it. Then the next assembling machine is going to feed our assembling machine for the thingy, for the blue splitters. Somehow I need to get the lubricant up there. Something I will worry about later. We still got advanced circuit to deliver and lubricant. Yeah, lubricant is whatever. It's pipes. Just a few pipes. Stellaris is from the perspective of a ruler. X series puts the player in the cockpit of the spaceship. As game progresses, the player acquires AI-controlled ships and stations and spends more and more time commanding them. The AI taking over humanity, taking humans' jobs. This is the dream of the upper management of many, many companies. Am I getting salty about my previous workplace? A bit. Take care, Mr. M. Thank you for lurking whenever you can and being here so often and making all of the pre-stream hype. So take care, and of course, hug your cat if you could do it. If the cat is not going to bite you by any chance. If I would have one more foundry, I could just use that foundry to make gear wheels, but there is no place to squeeze in another foundry. So that's how I am going to handle this. Oh no. Yeah, one of the antagonists of the game is a race of AI ships gone out of control. Now they are hostile to everyone else. Sounds like... Sounds like some mech commander from RimWorld couldn't make it. Or somehow disconnected themselves from some mechs that are now hostile to everyone else. Feels like RimWorld, so I think that Snowball is not going to have that much of the break from RimWorld after all. Let's use the opportunity to give a shout out to Evil Snowball. I am not sure if I should put the links in YouTube chat if they are a Twitch streamer. So sometimes I will add the links, sometimes I won't. I still haven't figured out what is better. I'm not sure what is the rate of the people who watch YouTube that are watching streams on Twitch. It's a little bit complicated. I'm still working on that. I wonder if there is an option to either embrace AI or destroy AI for forever. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Okay, let's take care of the lubricant. There is heavy oil right there. Lubricant is made out of heavy oil and I am pumping it somewhere. I mean, should I care about it? Yes, we're making some lubricant. But I think that this is a good spot to start. But I need to get there the other way. I will need lubricant for the next thingy, for the green splitters. This will be slightly more difficult. I will make splitters, like green ones, somewhere else. We will just pick up express splitters. Tungsten plates are right there. Wait. Oh, I'm suffering from the tungsten plate buildup. What's going on in here? I never had that many plates. Strange. Oh, probably I'm not producing anything because the chests are full. Of course they are. I mean, it's time to add another chest. That's how it works. Or first, let's make the same amount of splitters. Let's fill one chest with splitters. What about this? Well, I need to get lubricant out there. But the reason why I don't want to have the green splitters here is that I have all of the tungsten plates in this spot. Also, do I need a foundry to make those? Yes, I need foundry. Only the foundries are able to make those. Just need to squeeze in another foundry in here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The AI ships were originally intended to be terraforming ships, which began to behave erratically after some time in deep space. A shutdown command was sent, but it backfired and AI became hostile. Various races attempted to contact the AI called the Xenon at this point in time, but all attempts were futile, officially at least. It gives me really strong vibes of an anime that I watch for the past, I don't know, 2 days or so. And unfortunately, I am afraid that I am about to finish the series. At least the first season. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear the plot? You're not ready. I was not ready either. So let's go. Have you heard of terraformers? There is an expedition that is traveling to Mars. The participants have been have been going through some kind of surgery, very weird surgery, that is not explained at first. They are supposed to collect the virus samples from Mars. But there is one problem. One tiny problem. What could it be, you might ask? What could be such a big problem that the humanity needs to be careful and they need to send... Actually, they need to send an army in order to retrieve those virus samples. The answer is the terraformers themselves. What is that? I will try to say this without laughing. I will try, but I can't be serious about it. The humanity tried to terraform Mars. So they kind of planted something about 500 years before all of it happened. It was some kind of algae. But with algae, there was something else. There were cockroaches. The cockroaches have evolved, and now they are human-sized. And there is a battle. Because on Earth, it's the cockroaches that are the vermin. On Mars, it's the humans who are the vermin. And the mysterious virus is so dangerous that there is 100% mortality rate. And the virus, you can't really reproduce it on Earth. You need to collect some samples. That's why you're going to Mars. And this is where the oversized cockroaches attack your expedition. I mean, same as usual. It's been a good Thursday, I believe. To me, it's hard to stay somewhat serious about it. I mean, I can't keep myself serious while watching it. But somehow it's very interesting. Also, you might be very surprised. But actually, it is a little bit educational as well. You can learn a little bit about the cockroaches' behaviors. Also some other things, but I don't want to spoil it too. It's an experience. The anime from 2014, you know, with the attempts to add some 3D effects. It's an adventure. And if you're not 18 plus, then I would recommend you to not watch this anime, or at least watch the censored version that is available on Crunchyroll. It's like the B-movie made into anime. Need to admit, I love it! I love it! I laugh quite often because the cockroaches look very strange. They look like some kind of cockroaches, but also like monkeys and maybe Neanderthals. It's really silly, but I love it. So, in case you don't like the bugs, then I guess this is perfect anime for you to watch. You will dislike the bugs even more. Because why not? It's really hard to resist yourself from having too much of the fun. Monkey cockroaches. Now I've seen everything. I mean, they look like this. It's not like they are monkeys mixed with cockroaches. It's just they look like this. Their face expressions are so dull. A good bug is a dead bug. It is. Evil Snowball. Lovely to see you. I was asking Alex, how have you been? Because I couldn't catch you streaming. And then I got the explanation from Alex, what game are you playing lately? And I hope that you will get back to RimWorld. But if you've got the angry AI in X3, then I guess that it's similar to RimWorld experience, isn't it? Lubricant, here we go. Oh, I forgot to plug it into the power source. Soon, Llamas. Soon. Let's use one pump. Do I have one pump? Not this pump, the other pump. The one that needs electricity... wait, what? Pump? This pump. Oh, engine units. For the love of Mother Demolisher. At least the rebuilding was just fine. I can never find those pumps. Bunny, there are oversized cockroaches on Mars. Prepare the planet cracker, that's right. And there is a ton of them. A ton. But as I said before, if you're not 18 plus, then you shouldn't really watch the anime. I guess that it's around 16 plus, but still, just watch the censored version. But yeah, this is the kind of anime, this is the kind of B-movies that I live for this. Splat them all. It's not that simple, because they're the size of a human, or even bigger actually. And they can fly. This is the real nightmare. Very enjoyable anime. Currently play X3 Terran Conflict a lot. That game is good, very different from X4. I'll see, I haven't heard of this game at all, or this series actually. So I've learned something new. But what were the odds that there will be the game based on the evil AI that wants to take over the world? Am I right? A good nuclear strike can work wonders. Snowball. Explosives are not good for llamas. Have I mentioned that? That the boomalopes might not be safe? There is a slight chance I mentioned that. Just a slight one. I've got many of explosives related clips from different games. I don't think that nuclear strike is a good thing to llamas. Llamas can be deadly all by themselves. To themselves. Don't really need much. Laser says, I think you have mixed steel and copper. Yes, I did, but it was on purpose because I didn't have the production that was big enough, so it didn't matter back then. But right now it would be very nice to split it and make the separate belt for the steel plates and separate belt for the copper plates. I'm just busy with everything else than trying to do that. But thank you for mentioning that. It's always good to know that somebody is watching, somebody is trying to let me know that I could do something better. Oh no, this needs fast inserters. I don't need to save up on power anymore. Wait, I forgot. Oh, wait. That's better. Now this production will be moved somewhere else. We need to get the logistic chest and there will be a request for it. But express splitters, make as many as you want. With red splitters, the fast ones. 3 slots are alright. I have one from Fallout 4 when I first discovered the Batman nuclear catapult. Honestly, I haven't played Fallout 4. Isn't that the first person? Fallout 4? Or maybe I'm mistaken. I haven't played the Fallout series. I'm a little bit ashamed to admit that, but it is what it is. Do you have this clip on hand somehow, Snowball? Would you like to show it in Twitch chat? First or third person? Okay. So if it's third person, it's alright. Llamas, I lost something. I lost the foundry spot. Where is it? Do I have a foundry? Of course not. Did I want to make foundry? Yes. Yes, you can post the link. I just asked about it, Evil Snowball. So yeah, go for it. Maybe we're kind of, hidden explosive bodies that cannot really handle explosives. Who knows? The first 2 are isometric, the next 3 are first and third person, so you can switch between those camera options. That's good. Not everyone thinks about the people who get motion sick or llamas who get motion sick. Why I don't have enough 50 steel plates. I'm not salty. It's just a matter of time. Why we're not casting? Oh, I forgot. Guys, I forgot. We're not making enough of the, raw materials, so we could actually produce stuff, but we don't have molten iron. We're not getting enough. Same with... No, molten copper is alright. Molten iron? Oh, these are rookie numbers. Alright, Evil Snowball, let me ask Laser to check the link. Also, Laser, can you post it to me in DM on Discord so I won't lose it, please? You know that I tend to lose stuff. I asked Laser, but instead I got the keys. Thank you, Mr. Laser. They are made on the Elder Scrolls engine. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are on Oblivion's engine. Fallout 4 is on Skyrim's engine. Not quite, but roughly the same tech. Didn't Oblivion get the remaster like a while ago? Okay, I'm checking out the clip through Laser. I mean, it looks like a very nice thing to pick up. Very nice, compact, little rocket thingy. I mean, I know what's the name of it, what's the reference, but I'm waiting for the big boom. In the meantime, I am trying to make my foundry. Will there be a big boom? Alex was there when I found it too. Alex, could you... Oh, I missed the word. I guess you could experience it firsthand. No, I don't need that many foundries. I want to make good quality foundries. No! Actually, I was expecting the explosives. I haven't heard what's being said in the clip, so I have to check it later. But I wonder what Laser is going to say about it. It's just one little foundry, Llamas. Laser says, as far as I know, USA experimented with nuclear rocket launchers, but they deemed them too dangerous. I wonder why. The scientists or army figured out that something is actually dangerous. Very nice. I am sorry, but there is no way to avoid being sarcastic in this case. Like, who would have thought that explosives are dangerous? That powerful explosives are dangerous? Davy Crockett recoilless rifle. Actually, there were so many things that were dangerous back in the day, like in 60s or 70s, I believe. Like the... What was the material that was used for the... For the wristwatch, for example? There were workers who were painting the numbers on the wristwatch with lead paint, I believe. Was that lead paint that was glowing in the darkness? Oh, they used uranium. I'm sorry. Lead paint was like general paint to use indoors. That was harmful as well. But actually the wristwatch paint that was used to make them shine in the dark so you could see what hour is it was used, was made with uranium paint. Yeah. They also used uranium to make green glass. Yes, and I am not sure, but I think that Tiffany lamps were made with uranium, but I am not sure. Allegedly. Please don't sue me, whoever you are. You know, American big companies. Blowing myself up and or other things is what I do in games, you know, for science. It's a happy little accident. I get it. I totally get it. Which kinda makes us the explosive bros. I already got a set of clips with the explosives that have been used badly by accident. The worst thing is it was an accident. Guess what? There is a nuclear weapon in Factorio that I never used. And I'm not planning to use it for now, unless there is some unspeakable power that I need to fight, but I don't know that yet. That would be really sad if I would misclick while using the nuclear power in Factorio. But how do they say this? We live, we learn. Oh, speaking of anything that is radioactive. Guess what? My last part of the playthrough, like the last Rimworld stream, was very quiet, very peaceful. Toolkit utils was throwing the poles, but these were weather related. Nothing scary. No raids. And then, when I was close to my regular time to finish the stream, Cassandra surprised me. Boom! Toxic fallout! I will have to deal with it tomorrow. I don't know how. I mean, I had toxic fallout. I am just very unprepared for it right now. Because I've got animals, the animals will need food. Probably I will have to use the animals for food. That would be sad. Wait, do we have the the blue circuits processing unit in the logistic network? Yes, it is in this chest. But it's just a... No, it's not a random chest. We can request a few things. 1, 2. I like to make it separate. Yep. That's why I'm not planning to make any other belts, anything else than splitters, because I want to use that build-up of the plates. Processing units are needed and express splitters are needed. Let's say that we want to request about 50 at the same time. We don't have big logistic network. Second one will be processing units. About 50. You can't really ask for much. Little guys, do you... Oh, they actually deliver stuff. Okay, they will build up the amount that I... Maybe. Or maybe not. So... We get turbo splitters! Llamas! We just don't have the right output. Not getting mad over this. I'm not getting mad over... I'm just getting disappointed over this. But I can squeeze things in. I can't do anything. Come on. Now, full provider chest, please. Like one big chest full of splitters. That will make my day. Actually, this is what I need the most. The turbo splitters. No limits. Just make as many as you can. In a world with no oil but recently discovered fusion microreactor, there was a need to invent a new mechanized unit, and power armor was the answer. With Chinese invasion of Alaska, there was also a need to give the power armor trooper fortification defeating weapon And that's how Fatman Nuclear Catapult came to be. Oh. Interesting story, not gonna lie. But also scary. Just scary. I have used nukes in Factorio usually on the bugs. Huh! You would be ready to embark on an adventure and collect some samples from Mars. You would actually have the opportunity to use your weapons on the on the oversized cockroaches with additional twists. Love it. I even convinced Laser to watch the first 3 episodes, and with the 3rd episode he actually got interested in it because the plot is getting revealed really slowly. There is like different pace to it. Well, this is quite old anime as well. And Laser got convinced. Sounds like a job for a Helldiver. I think so. I would like to try Helldiver one day. It is 3rd person, am I right? Do I have any more pumps? Yes, I do. I do. I think we're making enough lubricant to actually use it. At the same time, at 2 assembling machines, am I right? We've got some buildup of the blue splitters, but the green splitters are a priority. Go, 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 go! We got 42 already! It is 3rd person. Yeah, that looked like a really fun game. But so many games, so little time. I was supposed to get back to Frostpunk 2. I hope that this time it's not going to be like a bad update that would possibly affect the Twitch integration that they made. Llamas, I think that we have made some decent progress. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot have changed, but we just needed to start the production of the green splitters, which makes the to-do list a little bit smaller, I could say, because I can take off that splitter tag. Got all of them. Not going to use all of them, but we've got all of them. Also, I think that I should replace some chests maybe. I am not going to use any red splitters or belts or anything. I might forget about it one day. So what's going on? What's our next goal? Well, building the platforms. That would be great. Also, we need to increase the production of molten iron. The whole loop depends on it. The whole production depends on it. I was not prepared for this. The buffer needs to be bigger. Is it possible to remove some of this production? I can make foundry at the foundry. And I've got a few of the foundry entities that I produced and I keep it in the inventory, right? Yes, we've got 2 foundries. We could use it to make the foundries and big mining drills. Technically, I could try to remove some of this production, especially move the lubricant somewhere else. This is something I request. There is another request. I've got a ton of stuff that gets requested. If I could try to move it, I would have to get rid of this heavy oil, but if I do that, I will get rid of plastic production. Plastic production shouldn't be here in the first place. It's good that I have it close. That's how we get a lot of low density structures, but it doesn't mean that the production needs to be here. My plan wasn't the best in the first place. Of course, I tried to utilize as much of the space as I could at the moment. I just don't think it should look like this. The next stream should definitely be making, like, getting rid of all of this, all of the remains of the production that were the basics that I've made to make this base work. This is the first machine that made foundries. And then I will have to start the production again. But what's the goal? Should I work for making all of this somewhere else, forcing myself to move it somewhere else, and then I could get rid of it, and then I could expand? Or could I actually get rid of some of this? I'm not saying I don't need the concrete at all. I'm not saying that I don't need explosives. But it's not very convenient. Oh, by the way, we're out of plastic. There will be no red circuits for the time being, unless these ones, no. We've got no red circuit production. I should have expected this. But we have no... We have no plastic because of petroleum gas. Petroleum gas is made out of water. And we don't get water because I turned off the steam. Yes, steam is used to make water. And then you need to move it to make explosives, to make the concrete, to make the advanced concrete, hard concrete, refined concrete. And then it was used right there to crack the light oil. To crack heavy oil, to crack light oil. Basically, this part of storage tanks was handling a lot of production that I shouldn't turn off immediately. Your factory looks like real factories I've seen, Laser says. Is this because of all of that mess, or is it because of the fumes that you can see? The fumes are natural. This is not me who did this. It was the natural sulfuric acid in the air. In some cases, love is in the air. In the others, it's sulfuric acid. I guess that this is the best way to finish today's stream, because I believe I feel it in my bones that we're about 3 hours in the session, which is quite short, but let me get used to streaming 3 times a week, alright? I hope that you enjoyed today's stream anyway, and that I will see you again very, very soon. So, let me sum this up, what we've done. We've got the real production, like the real power plant that doesn't need much of the work anymore. Then I have added the production of all splitters, and I'm building up all of the splitters all of the green splitters to be able to export them. Then I am working on just getting rid of old stuff. And then there is the chance, there is the real chance that I will start making quality items. And I wonder if, no, I think I didn't get any quality items. Since that uncommon item, no, they're only regular solar panels. But having one uncommon was awesome. Alex says, storm is coming, I feel it in my bones. Oh yeah! That's right, the snowstorm is coming because I'm planning to get back to Frostpunk too. One day, Llamas, one day. So try to stay warm. Try not to breathe with sulfuric acid because this is not good for you. Elite Army, hi! I'm so sorry. But I am about to finish the stream right now. It's so good to see you. I hope you don't mind. I'm a little bit tired and I have additional stream tomorrow, Dreamworld at 5 PM UTC. Everybody is welcome to join, and if you want to, you can make your own pawn, but it's your own responsibility, so don't be mad if it gets into an accident of some sort. That's not helping me. My lawyer will have a conversation with me again. Thank you for the bonk. Elite Army promises and delivers their promises. I am really proud of you and of myself that I am allowed to get the bonks from you. Thank you, thank you. So, Llamas, let me check if there is somebody that I could rate on Twitch. Usually, it's the problem that I have, that when I finish my stream, I don't have many streamers to rate. Okay, I think that we've got the chance to rate somebody who is playing Dwarf Fortress. I am not really familiar with Dwarf Fortress that much, although I would say that it's worth it to meet another streamer that plays it, and maybe I will learn something from them. So I think that we're going to visit Claiborne. Let me say this again, my social media links are available on Twitch chat right now, and on YouTube they are available in the description box for this stream, so you won't lose it. I would highly recommend you to consider following on my Twitch channel if you want to see some more Factorio streams or some more RimWorld or other survival strategy games, or consider subscribing on YouTube. It's just easier to keep the streams there because Twitch has got some strange requirements for the highlights. I cannot keep highlights forever on Twitch, so YouTube is the way if you won't be able to catch this VOD for the next 14 days. It will be available on YouTube. So I see you on RimWorld stream Friday, 5 PM UTC. Be prepared for the toxic fallout, so get your gas masks and hide your animals and pray. Yeah. Oh, one more thing for YouTube, consider giving it a thumbs up. Yeah, I really appreciate that. It helps my stream to be found on YouTube. That's quite a difficult thing. Let's raid Claiborne on Twitch. I am going to give you the raid message that you might leave in their chat. We're here to chew hay and party, and we're out of hay. Make sure that you add a lot of hype emotes, no matter if they are from my channel or somebody else's channel. all I need you to do is to show Claiborne that llamas can party, and I am so sure that you will enjoy Dwarf Fortress playthrough. It's like Rimworld, but with dwarves, but with digging under the mountain. See what I mean? Take care, everyone. Big hugs to you, and yeah, see you next time. We are raiding on Twitch in 3, 2, 1. Because I've got the delay of about 1 minute and 30 seconds. I don't know when to finish the stream. I never know when to do that. So we raid right now. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe. And bring the gas mask for Rimworld stream. Okay, bye-bye. We raid in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Have I copied the message? I did.